I'm Daniel Fagerman, CTO of LiDARUSA. This is the LiDARUSA virtual conference. We're here to show you the CL90. This is Jeff Fagerman, CEO, LiDARUSA, and he's going to take it from here.
This is a standard thing with me and Daniel. We go to these conferences and we never know who's going to dress up or who's not going to dress up, even though we have a plan before we get there, okay? That always falls apart. That's called the father-son team. Yes, but anyhow, the CL90 made by Optech Teledyne, very nice system. Now we're going to introduce you to more of the features of the scanner itself and what it can do and why you need to add it to your toolbox to get jobs done. This is a really nice instrument. Like I said, there's not a lot of beauty with it, but this thing's a performer. I mean, it has a angular range of 64 to 90 degrees field of view. It collects 500,000 points a second. It has a tremendous range, great accuracy, 4 returns, small beam diameter. This is a workhorse. And we use this not on a car, unlike a lot of our other instruments. This is a aerial only system, okay? So we really like this system, right? I mean, it's great for doing penetration vegetation.
Yeah, for penetration, it's the best scanner.
It's a smaller footprint, so therefore it can get through the vegetation better. And also because it's got the 500,000 points all directed at the ground as opposed to even its sibling, the CL360, which we'll talk about later, or any of the Regals or any other scanners that are full 360s. If you're scanning the ground from high up, you only got like 90 degree to maybe 120 at the most degree of field of view that hits the ground. All 500,000 points are hitting the ground instead of most of them in the air, you know, from here to here. So I mean, that's the thing that's really nice about this is plastering it in a small beam divergence. We can get like the power lines, the finer linear features that are hard to get with some instruments. This thing really picks them up really well.
So this scanner's got points that are really close together along the scan line. The scan lines might be further apart with this scanner because it only spins at 50 hertz, but for a scanner, for a long range scanner, high altitude, so if you can fly 800, 1,000 feet, this scanner really can't be beat by any of the other low altitude laser scanners. As far as canopy penetration, just getting your topo data, this scanner is really hard to beat. This scanner can do power lines. I mean, we've done 800-foot tests with this scanner, and you can get power lines. The finest power lines are still showing up in the data.
So, I guess just to wrap it up, what I want to say about this is, sounds hollow, looks like a Duralast battery from a car. Looks are deceiving. I mean, this thing can do it. We wanted to make it look better, but I mean, I'm sorry, you just can't. It's as good as it's going to look. But to a surveyor, we really don't care. We're out there in flannel most of the time. So don't let looks push you away, and it doesn't weigh nearly what it looks like. It's not light, but it's the 5 kilogram payload, which is why we can have it on like a unmanned helicopter or the M600. And yes, this works like on an M600 just fine. And how many acres could you scan of this in a flight? 40 acres, 80 acres, 100 acres, 120 acres? You'd be surprised. It can. Because it's doing so much, you can accomplish a good sized job in a single flight. Of course, we can span flights with the projects, but this is a good system, very accurate. You know, you're talking 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, even at the heights we're talking about. So good detail, good penetration, good accuracy, good coverage. It's a good vehicle, good platform. Thanks.